Have you ever felt like you're just running on empty? Waking up every day dreading your to-do list, feeling stuck in your career, and wondering, is this all there is? You're not alone. Burnout has become more common than ever, especially among mid-career professionals and business owners who have been grinding for years. But here's the thing. Burnout doesn't have to be the end of your story. In fact, it can be the start of your breakthrough. Today, we're going to uncover how you can reignite your passion, push through mental blocks, and find success on the other side of burnout. Stick around, your next breakthrough is just ahead. Burnout is a term we hear everywhere these days, but what exactly is it? It's more than just being tired or stressed. It's a deep sense of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion. You might feel disconnected from your work, unmotivated, or even resentful about the demands being placed on you. For business owners, it might feel like you're chained to your business, while mid-career professionals often hit a point where the drive they once had seems to evaporate. But here's the good news. Burnout isn't the end of the road. It's possible to reignite your passion, regain your sense of purpose, and push through to a place where you're not just surviving but thriving again. In this video, we'll explore why burnout happens, how to break free from it, and actionable steps to help you reignite your passion for your work and personal life. Understanding burnout. Why does it happen? Burnout can creep up slowly, and before you know it, you're running on fumes. But to combat it effectively, you need to understand what causes it in the first place. Burnout typically happens when you're juggling too many responsibilities for too long without sufficient rest or recovery. For mid-career professionals, it might be the pressure of trying to climb the corporate ladder while managing family life. For business owners, it's often the relentless pressure to keep the business running, solve every problem, and wear multiple hats. But burnout isn't just about overwork. It can also stem from a lack of control, feeling like no matter how hard you try, things aren't moving forward. Or it could come from a mismatch between what you're doing and what truly matters to you. Sometimes, we stay in jobs or careers that don't align with our passions or values, and over time, that disconnection drains our energy and motivation. Understanding the cause is the first step toward a breakthrough. Signs you're burned out. Know the red flags. The next step is recognizing burnout before it gets worse. So, what does burnout look like? Here are some common signs. Exhaustion. You're always tired, no matter how much sleep you get. It's more than just physical tiredness, it's emotional and mental exhaustion too. Disengagement. You no longer feel connected to your work. Tasks that used to excite you now feel like a burden. Cynicism. You find yourself being more negative or irritable than usual, whether it's with colleagues, clients, or even friends and family. Decreased productivity. Despite putting in long hours, you're getting less done. It feels like you're spinning your wheels, but going nowhere. Feeling trapped. Whether it's your job or your business, you feel stuck. You can't see a way out, and everything feels overwhelming. If any of these signs sound familiar, don't panic. Burnout is reversible, and there are steps you can take right now to start regaining control. Reignite your passion. Finding your why. Again, one of the keys to overcoming burnout is reconnecting with your original why. Why did you start this career or business in the first place? What motivated you to take this path? Sometimes, burnout happens because we lose sight of that original passion. Start by reflecting on the reasons you got into your field. Was it because you wanted to make a difference? Was it the challenge that excited you? Maybe it was the creative freedom or the opportunity to help others. Whatever it was, try to reconnect with that initial spark. One exercise you can try is writing down 3 things you love about your work or business. Even if you're feeling burned out, force yourself to think about the positives. This simple act of reflection can help you shift your mindset and start seeing your work in a more meaningful light. Setting boundaries. The importance of rest and saying no. A major factor in burnout is the inability to set boundaries. If you're constantly saying yes to every request or feel the need to be available 24/7, you're on a fast track to burnout. Learning to say no is critical. It doesn't make you selfish or unproductive, it actually makes you more effective in the long run. Prioritize the tasks and responsibilities that truly matter, and learn to delegate or let go of the rest. Remember, rest isn't a luxury, it's essential. If you don't recharge, you can't perform at your best. Try setting small boundaries at first, like setting a firm end to your workday, taking regular breaks, or even setting up an hour each day where you're completely unplugged from work. Little by little, these habits will help restore your energy. Shifting your mindset. From scarcity to growth. Another key to breaking through burnout is changing the way you think about challenges. Often, burnout happens when we adopt a scarcity mindset, focusing on what's going wrong, what we don't have, or what's not working. Instead, try adopting a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than roadblocks. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Shifting your mindset from scarcity to growth opens up new possibilities and makes setbacks feel less like failures and more like learning experiences. Surround yourself with positivity. This could mean reading books that inspire you, listening to podcasts about success stories, or even surrounding yourself with colleagues and friends who lift you up rather than drain your energy. Push through mental blocks. Overcoming self-doubt. Mental blocks are common during burnout. You may feel overwhelmed by the tasks ahead or crippled by self-doubt, thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never get out of this." The first step to overcoming mental blocks is acknowledging them. Name the fears or doubts that are holding you back. Then, take a step back and challenge those thoughts. Are they based on facts or fear? Often, our minds create worst-case scenarios that never actually come to pass. Next, break down your goals into small, manageable steps. When you're burned out, even the simplest task can feel overwhelming. But by breaking it down into bite-sized pieces, you'll find it easier to make progress, which builds momentum and reignites your passion. Finding balance. Integrating work and life. Burnout often happens when there's no separation between work and personal life. It's crucial to create balance. Ask yourself, when was the last time you truly disconnected from work? When did you last invest in hobbies, friendships, or self-care? Finding balance doesn't mean splitting your time 50-50. It's about integrating work and life in a way that allows both to flourish. That could mean setting aside time each week for something that energizes you, whether it's exercise, reading, spending time with family, or just taking a walk outside. One practical step is to schedule personal time on your calendar, just like you would a meeting. Make this time non-negotiable. Having that space to recharge will make you more effective when you're back at work. Celebrate the small wins. Building confidence and momentum. Burnout often causes us to focus on what's not working or what we haven't achieved yet. But one of the best ways to regain your motivation is to celebrate small wins along the way. When was the last time you gave yourself credit for completing a project, meeting a deadline, or simply making it through a tough week? By celebrating even the smallest victories, you're training your mind to focus on progress rather than perfection. This builds confidence, and with each small win, you'll feel more motivated to tackle the next challenge. Make it a habit to end each day by writing down one thing you accomplished or are grateful for. It may sound simple, but it's a powerful way to shift your mindset and build momentum. Burnout is not the end, it's the beginning of your breakthrough. So here's the truth. Burnout is tough, but it's not the end of the story. In fact, it can be the catalyst for your biggest breakthrough. By understanding the root causes of burnout, setting boundaries, reigniting your passion, and embracing a growth mindset, you can move from feeling stuck to feeling empowered. Burnout isn't a sign that you're failing, it's a signal that it's time for change. And with the right strategies, that change can lead to renewed energy, purpose, and success. You have the power to turn burnout into a breakthrough. If you're ready to break free from burnout and reignite your passion, take action today. Start with just one step, whether it's setting a boundary, finding your why, or shifting your mindset. Every small step counts toward your breakthrough. And don't forget to subscribe to Inspiration Junction, for more tips and strategies to help you thrive in both your personal and professional life. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. Thanks for watching, and remember, your breakthrough is just around the corner.